if you need to take a call, the best way to do it is just like mobbing these trails on the phone, like most focused consultation I've ever had in my life. I've never been able to relax. My name's Cody Warner. I'm accepting the Vlog in a Creek challenge. I would like to, I'm just kidding. That's not, it's just like it's autumn now. It's turning into autumn and it's colder. I just was like, I'm not gonna be able to get in a creek for a while, so that's why I'm here. Let's talk about gear. You've heard us all, like all of us, everybody, every person on YouTube say, gear doesn't matter, use whatever you've got, like just get it done, just start, do all the things. And like, that's not true. The gear matters. Let's talk about this. Gotta get out of this now. What's that? Wait 1 second, let me get this, okay? Let me get this.
It's your beast.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So check it out. I'm gonna throw you a little bit and then you let me know. If
okay.
You ain't got no time, let me know. I'm just...
Yeah, man, now I gotta put my shoes on. I got some time. So the story would be like you robbed, like you'd be like robbing things?
Everything, just like, yeah, but listen,
dude,
I mean, everything. You know?
I don't think I can do this. That dude just pitched me a video. He wanted me to follow him around and he was gonna rob jewelry stores and just like get he was like, I'll steal everything that I see and you know, you'll just record it. I was like, let's not do that. It was a legit video pitch though. Like, dude was pitching hard. Like, crushed the pitch, to be honest. I forgot to mention that he was high. He was very, very high during the whole pitch. What's happening? I can't record here for too long because there's too many mosquitoes and they're getting me. They're getting me. I also didn't charge my OneWheel battery, so I may or may not be Ubering back from this. This is a long, I turned around because I realized. Anyway, gear. When does gear matter? When does it not? When I say gear doesn't matter, what I really mean is it doesn't matter to get started. When you get started, I want you to pick up your phone, your GoPro, like whatever you've got, figure out how to start building a foundation using whatever gear you have. As you progress, because of who you are and how you're wired and like how we're wired and just this whole ethos of like get better, make better stuff, your gear is gonna have to advance. You're gonna want better stuff. You're gonna want smoother shots. You're gonna want better depth of field, better dynamic range, better all the stuff, like better color grade. How do you do this sort of thing? How do you do a whip transition? All that stuff. You're gonna want more and more of that, and you're gonna need better gear to do that stuff. I got carried away on this consulting jaunt, and now I'm late for the next meeting and lunch meeting. Sorry, Kyle. I don't know if you can read this. Your OneWheel needs to be recharged. Please plug it into the charger. If you want to experience pushback on the OneWheel, just ride it with really low battery. That is pushback. I was like riding up here and it's just like tilting the whole way back. I'm like, whoa, what's this? And so thankfully I knew about pushback. I looked at my phone and it said I needed to be recharged. I'm in a really weird spot to run out of juice. Like I was just gonna go to the road and call an Uber if this happened. But I'm literally like in the middle of the not road spot right now. So I'm gonna be later, Kyle. Kyle, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be later. I'll text you right now. The OneWheel is great, just don't ever run out of battery because it weighs a lot and you just don't ever wanna have to carry it. Now I'm carrying it and my camera. I mean, what do I always say? It's an adventure. Kyle's gonna come pick me up. I'm gonna walk to the closest road. He's gonna come pick me up. That's the definition of a friend right there. This is hands down the best forearm workout I've ever gotten in my life. Saved me. Pick me up, dude.
Yeah, man.
Boom, done, lunch. Get it. Get some of this. Kyle's like, so did Dave move? He's like, I was doing something with the last spring and we're talking about Dave moving. Dave's moving this week. It's not funny, we're laughing out of pain.
What bank do you use? What's your main bank that you use?
I just got done editing the vlog from the day and like the whole thing's out of focus because I kept leaning into the camera and like it's manual focus fail. Sorry about that. I actually started with the film camera. I learned how to shoot photos on a film camera we developed in the Lightroom. That was in 10th grade, and that's where I like cut my teeth in aperture and shutter and that sort of stuff. When you start out, it is totally good. Like start with your phone, start building a foundation with your phone. That's fantastic. If you can make an image tell a story, That's what I mean when I say gear doesn't matter. It matters that you start. It matters that you start a foundation. It matters that you start to build. But as you grow, you're gonna wanna make stuff that looks better. And to do that, like a Ronin S to get those sick, like smooth gliding shots, or a OneWheel to get moving shots that you've never been able to accomplish before, whatever it is, you're gonna need to buy and spend money on more gear to get that stuff, and I'm all for that, especially if you're using your current gear to make the money to get your next gear. That's all fantastic stuff. The caveat to this, and this is kind of in relation to the video that I just dropped yesterday about Will Smith and the jump, I think there does at some point, it's kind of a bell curve. At some point, this sort of breaks off. When it gets too highly produced, when it gets too crazy, you start to get this detachment from the equipment, detachment from the story, detachment. I think at some point that starts to happen, and I think we all need to be kind of concerned about that and make sure that that never happens as we continue to advance, unless that's what you're going for. Yeah, the gear does matter, all right? And I know that it's frustrating sometimes to hear that the gear doesn't matter. It does matter when you wanna make stuff that looks awesome and you wanna show it to people and be proud of it. It matters more and more and more as you improve. It doesn't matter to get started, it does matter as you get better. Different gear just allows you to accomplish different things. It's as simple as that. If you wanna make something that looks like this with a shallow depth of field, like I hate trash cans, the fact that those trash cans are back there is really bumming me out, but they are out of focus at least, right? If you wanted to do this on your phone, you couldn't because the sensor's too small, you can't get as shallow depth of field without like that crazy processing, which I'm sure that phones will eventually be able to do portrait mode in video setting. But until that time comes, you're gonna need a more advanced camera. When Mike and I were doing a tutorial and he was using his phone and I was using this camera, like there were numerous times when he would say, and how do I do this? And I said, well, that's just something that this camera can do that can't. If you wanna create amazing cinematic sequences that are stunning and grabbing and eye-grabbing and smooth and all of the different things, the gear's gonna play a major role. Do I think that that should discourage you from trying, discourage you from attempting, discourage you from making what you can make with what you currently have? No, in that sense, the gear doesn't matter. Okay, final thoughts. I first started to realize that I felt this way back when I did the like budget iPhone vlogging challenge, and I was making that vlog on that iPhone 4S, and it was just eating me alive, the fact that I wasn't using all of my ability to be able to tell that story. There's just something truly amazing about pushing yourself, about using everything that you have, giving it all that you've got to be able to make the most compelling thing that you can make. That's what I mean when I say the gear doesn't matter. I don't mean don't try harder, don't spend money, don't invest time and money and all that stuff. I don't mean any of that. I mean, use what you've got to your fullest ability and get it done. Let's get it done. This is still one of my favorite murals here. Did I ever tell you that? I got to see that one go in. I did a time lapse from that window up there. Yeah, I gotta start waking up earlier again. I stopped waking up early because I was tired, and so I've been sleeping in. I edit the vlog in the morning sometime, like it gets up late in the evening. I just don't like the system. I gotta change the system back to like something that I really like. It just, the travel made me tired, and then there's like some sickness and stuff. I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna switch it back. Just got off a great phone call. Today was like phone calls and just all the stuff, Thanks for being here. This is exciting. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Guess what? It's tomorrow. I'm about to export this. I'm gonna upload 3 videos today. I just decided I'm doing it. So this is gonna be up probably like 12 o'clock EST. Next one's gonna be up at like maybe 2 o'clock EST. Next one's gonna be up at maybe like 5 o'clock EST. All right, so yeah, if you could like share some of them, do something, I think the algorithm's not gonna like it, so I need you to like it and then help me like make it be a good thing, okay? Thanks, see you soon.